Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the Vrooms. And alright, let's play some more Asphalt 8, and today we're testing out this beauty. Oh yeah, the Lamborghini Murcielago LP640. Now this is a car that I've been asking for it to be rebalanced for quite a while, and it finally happened, so it's only fair for me to actually try it. But before I do that, I just want to quickly call a little bit the attention to the fact that my in-game name has changed a little bit. Now it shows like this. Why is that? Well, let me explain to you in the middle of a race. Before jumping into the topic, real quick, you know how this video works. It's a multiplayer test, the car I have it at Pro, so we're gonna see how it performs against its natural competition, or maybe against some of the cars that have yet to be rebalanced. But as far as the name change, well, like I said, it's still my normal name, DBT's Vrooms, but it's spelled a little bit different, just to kind of indicate that we now have an unofficially official clan. Now, this is by initiative of some of the guys in our Discord server, link is in the description by the way if you want to join there, that decided like, hey, you know what, maybe we should actually have a clan? Club? I don't even know what's the official term, but yeah, for this type of thing, you know, Vroom enjoyers. And because of that, we now have the clan of Vrooms. And that is why I changed my name, so that it still shows as DBT's Vrooms, because that is my channel name, my player name, and all of that, but also to show that it's I am part, indeed, of the Vroom Enjoyer clan. So yeah, that's why the name change, and you too are welcome to belong to this same clan. There's no requirements or anything. I mean, if you have 300 tokens to waste in this, well, then you're free to change your name to Vrooms and then your nickname. That's completely fine. But look at that, the very first race, and I get a W with my beauty of a Murcielago. Okay, so what was I racing against? I think I saw a Pininfarina. So that's no real competition, but... Oh, well, I say that, and that's actually the second place. And before it actually ends up kicking my rear at some point later, the other guys were unboosted, and this guy probably crashed a few times. Okay, let's go to the next race. And you know how this works, by the way. No race skipping, so you can check my race counter. I don't do cherry picking or anything. I show you whatever happens in the race. Now it seems that this bracket is kind of empty because there's not a lot of players. It's taking a little bit for the lobbies to quote-unquote fill up, and that is only with like 4 people or so, but hey, we're still gonna enjoy this. Now, you know that this car was, or maybe you don't, but it was a high tier, quote-unquote, high tier Class B car, a rank of like 1690 something. It was above the 1680 bracket, so this car was eaten alive before it got rebalanced because it was matched normally against Class A cars. Now that it got rebalanced, it got put in the 1590 bracket, right in the middle of the top of that bracket, meaning it's not 1588 at the bottom of the top or the top of the top at 1592. I hope you know what I'm trying to say with that, but anyway, so yeah, it's right there in the middle, and so far, well, honestly, I think I'm getting a bit lucky with the car in these races, because normally this doesn't seem to perform amazing. It's not a bad car, don't get me wrong. I have played it outside of this video after it got rebalanced, and you know, it's kind of what you would expect, or at least what I would expect. Pretty middle of the road car. It's no king. It is not terrible. It seems pretty useful, I would say. So there you go, we got another W. This time I did race against a V12 Speedster, triple boosted, and the tech rules kind of MP tuned because this car would belong in the 1680. But I think it's only fair to change the color of the car to show how beautiful this thing can look. So yes, race counter, yeah, let's show it anyway. So yeah, I tried to show you the race counter, so indeed, like I was saying, you know that there's no cherry picking, no skipping of races. Whatever happens in the race, that's what you're gonna see. I understand that some people do make videos specifically to show only W's, but hey, I think it's a bit more, what would you say, more honest to show that whatever happens is what's on a video. Now, again, don't get me wrong, I understand that, you know, for some videos it's good to do some cherry picking. I actually do that in some of my own videos, particularly in the Asphalt 8 versus Asphalt 9 series, or also the showcases, brand showcases. I only show races that look nice or where I get W's, but that is mostly because the objective is not to show my skills, it has never been, the objective in those videos is to show the car itself and, you know, be like, oh, look at the car winning. And normally, for example, in the Asphalt 8 versus Asphalt 9 series, in the Asphalt 9 part, if I'm doing it in multiplayer in a free try of a car, I normally do it at the start of the season when there's only very easy opponents so that I can get some W's to make the car look good. The reality is that my skills are really not there, so I'm just trying to make the car look good. But over here in this series where it's the multiplayer test, pretty much any of these videos that I do for Asphalt 8, I do sequential races just to show that, you know, the car will perform, but in the wrong hands it won't, and if you're lucky it will, you know. I think it's good to show also that a car can perform bad, or that it can perform bad in the wrong hands, just so that people don't get the wrong idea that, oh, this car, I've seen some people win every race on YouTube with this car, so this car, if I get it, it will win me every race. No, it won't. It really, you also need some skill, so there is that. And that's why I like showing the cars in this way, because it's like, hey, this is what a mediocre player can do with the car, so make of that what you will. Alright, so I say that and I'm continuing to get first places, but again, look at that. A not triple boosted car, so this doesn't really count. A very underranked car, two very underranked cars, so well, no wonder that I got a first place, huh? So yeah, don't take these W's as some sort of indication that this is an amazing car, although it really is not that bad, to be completely honest. And I ran out of boosters, I just realized, so let me reactivate some of those and maybe change the color of the car too. Now this race will be tough because there is a Formula E Gen 2, is that the name? I think so. A very peculiar car that I wish I could get, but unfortunately it was never made available again. I wasn't playing at the time that car was made available, and ever since it never has been sold again by any sort of in-game currency or actual money, nothing. That car is super exclusive, so I don't have it, and I wish I did. I know it's a good Class B car, and for what I know, again, because I really haven't used it, it's pretty much considered a king in Class B, but look at this. Right away I pulled ahead, is that the term? And so far I'm in a very convincing lead. I don't know, maybe the guy's not triple boosted or something, because I honestly was expecting for this to be a bit rougher, or maybe this car is just that kick-ass and I just haven't really noticed. No, honestly, I think I'm just getting lucky over here. That's too many W's in one video. What is happening? Yeah, this is unnatural for DBT. This is weird. I don't even know how to react to this. Alright, so what happened there? Oh, it's triple boosted, but it probably made some heavy mistakes. It's on last place, so... Okay, well, next race, let's see what we get this... Oh, jeez, replay. There we go. Yeah. To be completely fair, I didn't pay attention to what cars are being... are in this race, but I saw a 1553, so that's what... Volkswagen IDR or Pininfarina H2. I never remember which is which. Okay, there's mine. Okay, it's an H2. And what else is in this race? I see a bike. Dude, get out of the way. I don't want to knock you down, please. Don't get in the way. Oh, rip to both of them. Holy smokes. Oh, they were probably fighting for the position, and in the end, they wrecked, and now the bike wrecked too, so I am again on first place. What is happening? What's going on? DBT doesn't know what's happening. See, this is what happens when you announce that there's a new clan in the game, the Vrooms clan. We start winning races instantly. Okay, I'm making that up, okay? But still, it's a good omen, isn't it? Even if I lose every race from this point onward in the video, I think it was a good omen, so I'll live with it, and that'll allow me to sleep at night. Oh yeah. I mean, look at that, another W. How? I don't even deserve this one, but you know what? I'll take it. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's check again what we were racing against, and that was the H2 Speed, the Formula... Oh, there was the Formula E Gen 2, GTA Hispano, but not very upgraded, and the Ducati also at a low rank. Okay, so at least this should have been my main opponent, but hey, you know, I don't know. It happens, I guess. So yeah. Now, if you're enjoying this video, why don't you hit the like button? Go ahead, please do that for me, alright? That's all I'm asking for you. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I will also ask you to do that. But hey, both of those things are free, so why don't you do it? Come on, it helps the channel. Oh, would you get out of the way? Alright, this one I'm not gonna win. I jinxed myself, alright? It's fine. Like I said, I'm still proud of the first W's, even if it was against under-ranked players and not triple boosted. But hey, a win is a win. I'll take it. What is that in first place? I'm wondering. But yeah, with the whole talk about the clans, you know, I've seen several clans around in Asphalt 8, like Accelerate, Infinite, Apex, Phantom, but now there's also Vrooms. Again, there's no requirements or anything. I heard that, I think it was Infinite, because I think it's a prestigious one of some sort. Again, I'm not too much into this world, but I think that you need to have a very high number of races in multiplayer or something in order to join that. I don't know. The Vrooms clan is not like that. This is a clan where if you want to be part of it, you are already part of it, alright? You can just, like I said, spend your 300 tokens in changing the name to show it, or I think you get actually a free name change if you're a relatively new player, if you have never changed your name, so there's also that. But hey, again, you're free to do it or not, you're still part of the Vrooms if you feel like you're part of it, alright? And okay, there we go, the Formula Gen 2 beat me. Actually, that's not the same players. I think this is another clan, by the way, Angel. I think I've seen it. Anyway, yeah, alright, well, there was a Camaro SS Independence Edition, but not really MP tuned, and some other under-ranked cars. All right, not much surprise on getting a decent result over there. Now, if you want a quote-unquote review of the car, you know that I'm bad at this. I don't really do reviews of cars because I'm very subjective in my judgments of cars. All I can say is that the car feels pretty usable. Maybe the nitro is not amazing. But again, not amazing doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just not, like, it's not gonna blow your mind. It absolutely, oh, come on! It absolutely, the nitro is absolutely better than it used to be. This car had some nitro problems before it got rebalanced. So I'm not complaining. Overall, it's a good thing. Probably the acceleration isn't the best. Oh god, no! Totally planned. I wanted to do that, 100%. Absolutely intended. You see, I wanted to go for these nitro bottles because you see, I was talking about the nitro, so totally intended. Absolutely. And this time I did remember this is the version of the track without the jump. Some people went on the other side hoping for the jump, but yeah. I've learned, finally I have learned to recognize which is which. So there you go. Yeah, overall, just seems like a useful car. Again, I'm bad at trying to review cars, alright? I just go with very generic, like, it seems okay. There you go, that's my review. But yeah, Nitro, absolutely an improvement to what it was. And overall, at least it's a competitive car, so that makes me happy. Look at that, the Pininfarina actually won, in spite of the fact that it's like 40 points under ranked. Still pretty good performance. I lost 2 points, how dare I? The Formula E Gen 2 lost, and some of the cars over here that you can see. At least this time we got more people in this particular lobby, so that's good. Maybe we should change the color of the car again, maybe. Alright, so I changed to my beloved orange because, man, lots of cars look really cool in orange. And in spite of the fact that the Murcielago, I think it's very iconic in yellow, I would even say that maybe on black. I don't know, am I wrong to think that the Murcielago is kind of iconic in black? I really don't, as you may or may not know. Ah, this mother lover pushed me! Ah, Jesus! As I was saying, I don't know, am I wrong to think that this car is kinda iconic in black? I don't know, whatever. The point is that I just really like how it looks in orange. A lot of cars, I like them in orange, so what can I say? I am biased like that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a terrible spin, but I am on first place? See? This color, instant W's. I tell you, orange. You can't go wrong with that. That's just how the game rolls, and I missed that nitro bottle, but it's okay. I got this one. We're fine. And a little bit of drift over here. Oh, yeah. The drift, by the way, of the car... Again, my beautiful wording for reviews seems okay. And actually, it's sharp enough, I would say. It's not a bad drift at all, so... Hey, I'll take it. I'm telling you, all of these quote-unquote nerfs just made the car better. So how can they be a nerf if they made the car better? They just decreased the rank, but come on, the performance... Alright, so, okay. Alright, I see what happened here. No wonder I got first place. The only car at my own rank was not triple boosted, the rest were under ranked or on booster or both, so... I keep saying W is a W, okay? Now, for the next video of the pro test, this series that I'm doing, like this exact same episode, you have two options. So why don't you tell me in the comments, what would you rather see? Would you prefer to see a video on the Arenera Husaria GT or the Acura NSX GT3 Evo? Now, I thought of the Acura NSX because it used to be the old king of 1680, right? But now that there's so many cars that have been placed in that same bracket, I think it does have quite a bit of competition, so it would be kind of curious to see how it performs. What can it do? And honestly, it's a car that I really like, although it's fully black, so I'm not necessarily in love with that, but hey, it's fine. So why don't you tell me in the comments which one would you prefer? I think I'm gonna be doing this in the episodes for the protests, giving you two options. They are not necessarily cars that will compete with each other, just giving you some options as to what would you rather see. In the end, I suppose the idea would be to cover them all, but hey, I'm giving you a little bit of an opportunity to make a decision. So go ahead, tell me in the comments what would you rather. But yeah, that's pretty much the state of the Lamborghini Murcielago. Again, what a beauty of a car, although it's not my favorite, and I do know that a lot of people love this car. To me, I'm more of an Aventador guy, or maybe even a Diablo guy rather than this, but I understand that this is an incredibly iconic Lambo, so I thought it was only fair to drive this here. Now, how cool would it be if this game also had the Murcielago SV, huh? This thing, but with a wing and some air on it. Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. But there we go, another first place. This video was mostly first place. Again, don't get fooled thinking that this car is absolutely amazing. It's just I got lucky, to be completely honest. I did beat the 911 GT3 RS, which is at the same rank, triple boosted, but the rest were underranked or unboosted or whatever. So there you go. That is the performance of the Murcielago LP640. So if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. But in the meantime, you can also check this video of me winning some races in Need for Speed Unbound over there. Or maybe watch this one where I finally played Gauntlet in Asphalt 8. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.